This is not a normal list of stadiums. These are structures that break FIFA logic, bend engineering rules, and redefine the sport itself. A stadium that can disappear, a stadium floating on water, a stadium built on top of a shopping mall, and one place where ocean winds decide the outcome of the game. Welcome to the 10 strangest stadiums in the world. Number 10, Stadium 974, Qatar, the only fully modular stadium ever built at this scale. Stadium 974 is constructed using hundreds of standard shipping containers, each one functioning as a structural module. Entire MEP systems, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing, are prefabricated and integrated directly into these units. But the real breakthrough? It requires no HVAC cooling system, despite being located in the Qatari desert. Instead, the design leverages aerodynamic voids, channeling coastal winds for natural ventilation. And after the World Cup, it can be completely dismantled, leaving no permanent footprint. Now, a radical concept: temporary stadium architecture beyond traditional FIFA standards. Number 9, Timsa Park, Turkey, a stadium shaped like a giant crocodile. But the real story lies in its structure. The crocodile head is a massive cantilever, extending outward with no supporting columns. The roof uses PTFE membrane, a high-performance polymer known for self-cleaning and thermal reflection. Yet here, it's customized in green, replicating reptile skin texture, a design that deliberately breaks UEFA's conventional white reflective roof standards. Number 8, Estadio Municipal de Braga, Portugal. Carved into a former granite quarry, this stadium has only 2 stands. Its roof is suspended by hundreds of steel cables, forming a cable-stayed system inspired by ancient Inca bridges. There are no stands behind the goals. Instead, one side is a vertical rock wall with the scoreboard drilled directly into stone. A complete deviation from standard FIFA stadium layouts. Number 7, Strangest Stadium, Faroe Islands, a stadium on the edge of the Atlantic Ocean, built into rugged coastal terrain where wind is not a variable. It's part of the game. Violent and unpredictable ocean gusts can alter ball trajectories mid-flight. The stadium is intentionally open to reduce structural resistance during storms, and when the ball goes too far, it lands in the ocean. A staff member waits on a boat to retrieve it. It's one of the few stadiums where meteorology directly impacts tactics. Number 6, Float at Marina Bay, Singapore. A stadium floating on water. The pitch sits on 15 massive steel pontoons, capable of supporting over 1,000 tons. The entire structure is anchored by 6 seabed mooring systems, stabilizing it against tides and waves. Its drainage system uses check valves, discharging directly into the sea. A perfect example of floating load-bearing architecture adapted for tropical environments. Number 5, Gospin Dolac, Croatia, a stadium inside a natural karst sinkhole. Elevation difference between the pitch and surrounding rock stands exceeds 100 meters. There are no large floodlights. Why? The site lies near a historic fortress, and the limestone geology cannot withstand heavy vibration loads, a rare intersection between geology and stadium engineering. Number 4, FK Vajnvak Stadium, Serbia, a stadium on top of a shopping mall. These built to UEFA standards, but located on a rooftop. The pitch sits on shock-absorbing and acoustic isolation layers, protecting commercial activity below. The roof structure is ultra-lightweight steel, minimizing load stress, and instead of natural grass, it uses high-grade artificial turf to reduce overall weight. Number 3. Mabatho Stadium, South Africa. A stadium that feels fundamentally wrong. The stands are not aligned with the pitch. They're rotated at 45 degrees, violating one of the most basic principles of stadium design. The structure consists of fragmented concrete sections, stacked irregularly like misplaced blocks. From many seats, spectators can't fully see the match. They must physically turn, just to follow the ball. This is not just unusual. It creates disorientation, a stadium that challenges the very concept of spectator experience. Number 2. Ottmar Hitzfeld Stadium, Switzerland. The highest stadium in Europe, but the strangest detail is its size. The pitch measures roughly 80 by 45 meters, just 75% of FIFA standards. Due to extreme terrain constraints, high perimeter safety nets prevent the ball from falling into the abyss. Players and referees arrive by cable car, and in bad weather, playing here becomes a survival test. Number 1. Hennings Stadium, Lafetan, Norway. A stadium on a tiny island in the Arctic Ocean, surrounded by Arctic waters and traditional fish drying racks. No stands, no barriers, just a high-quality artificial pitch laid directly on solid rock. Around it, tall nets prevent the ball from disappearing into freezing Norwegian seas. This is not a stadium built for spectacle. It's raw, minimal, exposed to nature. A place where football exists, at the edge of the world. These are not just stadiums. They are intersections of engineering, physics, and environment. And in the future, the idea of a normal stadium may no longer exist because of places like these.